How's everybody doing today? Welcome back. I've been just busy this morning running around. Hope everybody's doing okay. It is started a little bit on the late side. Um, I had to go run some errands right quick, and I woke up a little bit on the late side. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Turn on the AC. AC's making some noise. But anyway, today we're going to talk about retirement. What are you going to do in retirement? Whatever you do, wherever you go, what are you going to do? I looked up today. Was trying to find some different points that I could make as far as looking up and seeing what choices do you have as far as retirement, whether it be U.S., whether it be in a foreign country, wherever. Here's just some of the ideas that they had, and you tell me what you think. Living within your means, of course. You want to live within your means because you don't want to run out of money and have to go back to work. Travel the world. That's another good idea. Buy a motorhome and travel around the country. Yeah, you can buy a motorhome and travel around the country, but you're having to spend a major portion of your retirement on a freaking motorhome, and then you could easily use that money to pay for hotels and different things like that. Like if you go to Disney, it's easier just to rent the hotel, and I think in the long run you'd probably be saving yourself a lot of money by not buying it, having to pay insurance and everything else, and dragging your car behind. Please, that sounds like a lot of work to me. But anyway, to each his own. Remodel your house. Do you really want to remodel your house when you retire? I can think of a lot of better things to do. Move to another country. No, it says move to the country. Yeah, that'd be good. You can move to the country, but what are you going to do out there? You're gonna get bored and sit around and maybe work on little cars or something. That'd be good, and that's relaxing. And some people don't want to have a hurried life and just sit back and relax. My dad does that. He lives out in the country, and he just kicks back and watches TV and does what he wants to do, and that's great. So move to the city. I don't know anybody who want to move to the city, but I'm sure there are some. Number 7 is start a business. Do you really want to start a business when you retire? I don't think so. After you've been working for the man for 40 years and all that mess, everybody, you got your main job, and then they give you 15 jobs on top of that to do each day, and then expect the quality of your work and your main job to be great. You're not going to be wanting to start another job, or a business. You're taking a chance of maybe losing your whole retirement savings on starting a business. Get a part-time job. Absolutely not. I wouldn't want to. Teach. Teaching is good. If you would like to do that, teach. I thought about volunteering down the swim pool to teach kids how to swim, because there's a lot of people here in the Philippines that don't know how to swim. So I thought about just volunteering for that. And the clubhouse, they usually charge the kids whatever just for using the pool. But that would be fun. Volunteer, I believe that would be good, because you'll be doing something for others, and I think it's very enriching as far as making doing things to help you feel better about life, is volunteering and serving in others. Going into public service, I think that would be good too, if you do it for the right reasons and for the right people. So spend time with friends, of course. It would be good, but you can't do that all the time in your retirement, because everybody has to work if you retire early. If you retire at the regular time, everybody else is out running around, and I guess it would be good if you could all caravan. All get your motorhomes in a line and go running around the U.S. That would be good. But Hey, Kimberly, John, I'm just rambling on about some of the things that I've seen on the internet. How are y'all doing today? But number 13 on the list is visiting family. And, you know, very good. Visiting family is good, but like me, I can only stay around my relatives for so long. We start getting on each other's nerves. So, but 14, one thing you do when you retire, yes. And I find it very funny that this list is up because I find it very boring as far as, babysit is what you're going to do when you're on retirement. I don't think so. Be a mentor. Yeah, you could be a mentor. You can read. This is number 17 is you can read when you're on retirement. That's so great. It's boring as hell. I would hope that, and that's why I'm here in the Philippines, is I don't want boring. I don't want something I'm not going to sit around and read in a rocking chair until I die. So start a blog. That is a good thing. John, you and your wife would probably be pretty good at doing that. Talking about your everyday lives and going and working out and doing the things that you do. Going and doing the vlogs at the smoker things that you do. People would love that. You should really try that, John. You can do it with your your iPhone or whatever. That would be something. So I know you're a very busy man and she's a very busy woman, but it only takes a second. I know I've seen that. I sent John a little thing, telling him not to get burned up again. But anyway, number 18 is write a book. Do you really want to write a book when you hit you're older? And that brings me to another point, is that I was looking around and I'm on Twitter and Instagram and things like that. I'm new to all of it, so I go and I'm investigating, the different sites and everything. Anyway, I had a guy that who is following me, and I went and usually it's customary to follow the person back and blah blah. But I went on his site and seen what he was doing, and what he is. I don't know what you would call him. He's a medium who contacts the spirits. He's also an author and sells books. So, and anyway, he's going on. He's doing this live thing, not a live thing. It's a video he's doing, and he's on a Ouija board, and he's moving it around the Ouija board with him and his wife guiding the little Ouija thing, and talking to Jesus Christ and Mother Mary on this Ouija board, and Jesus is promoting his book. He's speaking through the guy, promoting his book that he needs to read it because it's very important. So that's ridiculous. I mean, it's entertaining, but it's ridiculous. But but I thought that was funny. I thought I would share it with you. So, learn a new language. Well, I've tried to learn the Filipino language here, and they've got I don't know how many different dialects. It would be almost impossible. I have learned a couple of words. It's called ayanako, means oh my God, and kili kili, which is an armpit. That's about it. Bastos means nasty. When you're eating some dried fish, that's the word comes to mind. Good. But when you're eating dried fish, I mean, they eat it a lot for breakfast, and it's like, oh, an ayanako, and the smell would kill you. But anyway, I've just gone through some things. Here's another one. Learn to play music. Well, I've got 5 guitars or 4 guitars here, and I'm learning. I think that's a good idea. Music is always enriching, and you enjoy it. So, and starting a new hobby. This is my hobby now. So, I may not be I may not rock the world, but hopefully I can get out and just talk to everyone and make this a place to where everybody can come and feel like their whatever their voice is matters. So, but that's why I'm basically doing this, and also I'm sharing just basically my experience and what I'm doing over here in the Philippines. Hopefully, it'll excite other people to get outside and go outside their front door and see what else is out there in the world. Because I think that a lot of people that retire are just sitting on the couch and not doing anything, and just becoming a vegetable. So there's a lot of things to do out there, and yeah. But what else y'all got going on there, Kimberly? You and John. I know y'all stayed very busy. You and him and the two little ones. Has John cooked on his smoker yet? Yes. People are just. My dad is number one. I mean, but you got to. They're alive, but have I flown my drone? Yes, I have. Yes, I have flown my drone just outside. Good morning, Robert. Yes, I have flown my drone. I took it outside. The wind's a little high here, and yeah. But the wind was a little high. I did fly my drone. The drone is a very, very good drone as far as I know. I've got another one there at home. You got what back today? Here, let me spread this thing out a little bit. He says cooked one time on it and then had to send it back to get worked on. Just got back today. Well, very good. I know John is excellent. Barbecue pit, yes. But hi, Robert Owen. Good morning. I didn't say good morning, but I did recognize you. But yeah, hopefully tell John to be safe on that thing. I don't want him to get blown up, missing an ear or whatever. I have to fly him out. But yeah, I really back to my drone. I really do like my drone. I think it's going to be an excellent addition to my overall equipment. I'm not really high tech. I've got my GoPro. I got me a Sony RX100 Mark V. Takes some really nice photos. That's what I do most of my videos with, is my camera, unless I go live, in which I just started the live thing, so I'm just pretty new. No helicopter ride. Yes, you're right. No more. But yeah. But I'm just starting this live feed. I was really rushed this morning to come up with something to talk about, and I know this is not the best subject. I'm using my computer for lives. My MacBook Pro with the webcam on it. I plan on. I know I've heard you can use the camera as far as doing the live, and I think it would be a lot better because it adjusts the lighting whenever you're using the camera. I'm going to be checking that out. How clear am I, Kimberly? Am I clear enough to see? Can you see me? Am I blurry? Because I've noticed in some of my videos that I'm kind of blurry. But it may be the internet and everything. I know the internet will flood. We can see it. Great. How's the lighting? Very good. But yeah. But I'm just starting, so I'm trying not to, like John said, people are dying on the couch. Good. I've got the window open. I'm trying to use a window light, and I'm trying to do it around 11 o'clock or so. So I have plenty of lighting here. And I'm trying to make it good for the people in the U.S. also. But I'll try to do a little bit more planning on my live feeds. I was trying to come up with something to talk about. I was going to talk about immigration because I could really get on that. Because all the people down there crossing over over the border, or trying to cross over the border and get bombarded. You hear all that mess. Try going to another country and doing that. They will shoot you. They won't even bother with tear gas. In the Philippines, you don't mess with them. If you fart and they smell it, they're going to deport your ass. I'm telling you. You don't want to mess with them. It's very fun. It's very. What? Talk about politics? It's crazy. I think one of the things that American people are missing out on is what are their rights and everything. Don't look at the other people. Look at what their rights are, and out in the world in which we live. Go to the Middle East. Try that. They'll behead your ass. But anyway, this is just I'm on for a few minutes and jacking around. Is John sitting right there beside you, Kimberly? Oh, very good. So what do you want to talk about, John? Come on, throw something out there. What do you got? Oh, very nice. Is it clear? Sometimes I hook my computer up. I got Netflix on my computer, and that way I can watch some of the stuff that is going on in the U.S. So it works. It works great. It's very clear on the TV, especially when I get my videos with my Sony RX100. It is very clear. I got me on the 55-inch. Huh? Very nice. Very nice. But over here in the Philippines, it's really great. I'm going to be coming out with some more videos. Any subject y'all interested in as far as anything special you want to see? Maybe I can if I go by, I can do something. The weather's perfect. And you look on the weather app on my phone, and it's like one day it's 88, or no, it's 83 is the high and 78 is the low. That's going on for the next week. So every now and then it hits around 88 to 90 degrees, and then it's just back to normal. It's not really hot, and it's not chilly ever, and that's about how it is. What do I do for fun? I like to drive around the islands. There's amazing scenery. Like when I go to San Carlos. San Carlos is to the west. I think it's the west. My bearings get all jacked up over here because there's so many islands you don't know which way you're pointing. But I think it's to the west. San Carlos has got a lot of the mountains you go through. And they have some beautiful scenery. It's a lot of jungle. So the weather is a lot like Hawaii. But I like traveling around and going to different towns and and cities. I like cooking now a lot. I just about perfected I know I told everybody that I was going to share my pizza recipe with them, but I figure I'm just going to hold out for a while because it is a very good pizza recipe. John, we could probably cook it on a freaking cooker out there, but I'll share it with John, but I won't share it with just about anybody. But I like traveling around a lot. I like to experience different foods. I'll eat just about almost anything. And Teresa Guerrero was talking about she wanted some original Philippine cuisine. So I'm going to maybe this afternoon tonight go down and go through and trying to find a restaurant that has balut. So balut it's an egg, and I'm sure y'all know what this is because I've seen it in the U.S. Balut is a baby duck that's about half done in the egg, and then they boil it, and they cook it in the egg, and then you peel it, and boom. So I'm going to go try some of that and try not to throw up. So they drive on the other side of the road. No, they don't drive on the other side of the road. They drive on the same side as they do the U.S. And I'm going to be doing probably a short video on their driving techniques over here. not, and I'm kind of apprehensive because they tend to look down upon anyone who makes fun of anything in the Philippines. So I'm trying to be nice while I'm doing it, if that makes sense. Very nice. Very good. Yes, I'm going to record the duck thing. I'm going to do it on my Sony. It's nice. It's going to be a video, and I will be editing it and doing some other things just in case I throw up on camera, because I am going to try it. I refuse not to try just about anything over here. I've ate everything known to man. I haven't did the chicken blood yet. They have the chicken blood. It's the chicken blood on a stick. It's like in a block, and they stick the stick into this chicken blood that it's caked together, and then they put it on the grill, and they grill the blood that's, I don't know, coagulated or on the stick, but they cook it and then they eat it. Man, it's like, I can't do it just yet. But I am going to do some crazy videos. So, and I will try to give warning ahead of time, just in case you get the dry heaves or something. This is some crazy things over here. It's tolerable. So, it's like they eat everything on a chicken except the beak. I'm telling you. They take the chicken intestines and weave it onto a stick, and then they put it on the fire and put some little barbecue sauce on it and flip it on both sides, and then they eat it. I've ate that. Wasn't terrible, but I don't see the point. It's like that in the chicken feet. You like barbecue chicken feet? Probably not. There's no meat on it. So, yeah. yeah. But things over here, you got to have some tequila to come right. I'm afraid to chase them. I'm afraid to chase the balut with some tequila, because if both of them come back on me, I'm going to be in trouble. Be like a volcano. But yeah, I'm going to try to find some restaurants around here that have balut. I know they serve it on the street, and there's a lot of street food that you can go anywhere here and eat. You can go right down the street, and they call it. They sell little chicken drumsticks. They call them Chicken Joy. You can buy them for 10 peso. That's about 20 cents. So you can go down and buy you a couple of chicken legs, and you can buy that stuff on the street just about anywhere. It's a lot of different things. And it's like, I'm sure you and John have been to Mexico or Costa Rica or something like that. Going to these different countries, like a hot wing. Yeah, it's pretty much like a hot wing without the hot. They fry it like chicken. They fry it. They call it Chicken Joy, and they got them everywhere. So they do a lot of things here that really, really make you scratch your head. So it's interesting, and I'll try to take the opportunity to. Sometimes the Korean soup. If you ever land in Seoul, Korea, at the airport where you're changing flights, if you're going someplace else, go there. There's a Korean restaurant upstairs in the airport that serves. No, the answer to your question is no, but not in the Philippines. They don't like spicy. They like garlic. But if you like spicy, if you're going anywhere in the Asian countries, you might try to find Korean food. Korean food is really spicy. But yeah, I've had some really good Korean food in like Seoul, I was telling you about. Sorry, I got off track rambling. But yeah, about the only spicy food made over here is me making it. I buy the jalapenos by the gallon can whenever I can find them. American food is very scarce over here, such as Country Time lemonade. I got it in a big thing, like that much. It makes about 13 gallons or something. Whenever I can find that, I'll buy 2 or 3 of them, because usually I can't find it anywhere. But no, the only spicy food is probably the spicy food that I make. I usually make my pizza sauce really spicy. But if John wants my recipe, it's pretty easy. I know John likes cooking and everything, and I think the people will really be impressed out there if he could, whip up a pizza from scratch out there in the middle of nowhere, and it tastes like freaking, Joe's Pizza and Pasta. It would really be impressive. So he'd be the talk of the town for sure. Is there anything you can send me? No, I'm good. I'll probably be home in July. And anything I need, I will get then. It's very expensive to send anything over here. Or what do you call it? I don't know. It's a certain type box. What do you call it? $75 just to send the box alone. Then you can start putting stuff in the box. It's crazy. But no, I'm good. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm good. When I come home, I'll get anything that I need. I'll make sure and bring back some spices and stuff like that. But no. So what have y'all been up to? You been good? What are you doing at your new job, John? What is your position name? The Lord, the King of everything? Very nice. Yes. You're selling milk, John? Really? That brings me to an interesting topic here. Division sales manager. Good for you, John. Selling milk. Over here in the Philippines, you can't go buy cold milk anywhere. Core Power and Yup milk. Oh, that's not really milk, is it? Yup milk. Is that like a power drink, John? It's like a malt, like we used to sell at Coke? Why? Is it gonna make me lose weight or something? The Yup gonna make me lose weight? Oh, it's self-stable. How is it? Okay, it's like a hot milk, like they sell in the hot milk. You can buy it on the milk aisle. Is that what you're talking about, John? Or Kimberly? Anyway, that's the type of milk they have over here. They don't have any cold milk you can buy. Man, I really miss cold milk. They don't have any orange juice. They don't have any milk. Most of it is that sanitized stuff that they have in the hot section. So I don't know if it's any good. I've never tried it before. Maybe I need to try it. So, yeah, Core Power and Yup milk. Wow. But anyway, they don't have any milk whatsoever. You can refrigerate Yup. It's ultra pasteurized. Is that what? It's delicious, and it is. The way I understand it, Kimberly, is it is sold hot in the hot section or on the shelf, hot. Because if so, then I'll go buy some and put it in the refrigerator and see what it tastes like. Or I'm sure they don't have it here. Both. Very nice. I'll have to try some hot milk here because I really do miss milk. So it's ultra pasteurized. They said it's. I've seen some of the stuff, and I just really don't. I milked cows before. Whenever I was a kid, and I know how long milk stays. Good, and it's not very long. So that's 100% milk with the fat and everything else. So, but anyway, very good, very good. Well, congratulations to John. I will. I will. I got a lot of things I got to eat when I get back to Texas. I want to eat me a freaking big ass steak. They don't have good beef here. It's not aged. It tastes like deer meat, and I don't know how to make deer meat taste good because it tastes all gamey. Yes, and a Whataburger. Yes, they're working on getting the stuff to China. How is that working out for John? Because, you know, he ought to try doing some of this stuff in the Philippines too. A lot of times, these foreigners over here just, you just can't buy this stuff anywhere. Yes, it does take time, especially in China. They will not let you sell products in China if it takes away from their home country. So, especially if you're in business, business is very, very funky over there. China can come to the U.S. and buy businesses, every second of every day with no restrictions, just about. But we can't go there, and that's what I'm talking about American rights. We as Americans don't have any rights in China. You can buy land in China, but only for 70 years. After that, you have to buy it again. It's not really yours. But anyway, I'm getting off that thing. But anyway, it's been about 30 minutes. I want to wind this up. Hey, it's nice talking to y'all. Y'all have anything else? I don't want to keep you on here forever. I got to go to the mall. I'm going to be cooking some turkey and dressing. Yes, you got to do a lease for 70 years, and then after that, it goes back, and you have to do it again. That's what most people don't understand in the U.S. When you're letting these people in from other countries, the countries that they come from will not let you come in and do the same thing they're doing in our countries. That should be number one rule. Number one rule is you have the same rights coming into our country as we do in yours. That should be our number one rule. But that ain't the way it happens. The earthquake wasn't too bad. Okay, have a good day, Kimberly. The earthquake was not bad. It was just, I don't know, you probably felt little earthquakes, little tremors there in Texas. I know I have when I was sitting in my office there at Coke. I was sitting in the office, and but the earthquakes are not bad. I know if you're near the epicenter, it was going to be a pretty good thing. The most problem here in the Philippines is not earthquakes. It's the landslides. They get a lot of tropical rains from all the hurricanes and everything coming through, and freaking a whole side of a mountain will come off and just bury a freaking village on the bottom, And that's probably one of the most major things over here is the rain and the heavy rains and the floods. People can't swim. Not all, but you know what I'm saying. The majority, it seems. I don't know many people that can swim. Actually, Filipinos that can swim over here. So, but that's probably the biggest thing. Earthquakes are really not very big. I think it's more or less, it's interesting to me to be in one. I think it's kind of fun. I don't know. I just think it's it's almost like a miracle. How do you move the earth? I mean, it takes a lot of power. That's to me. But anybody else? How you got anything? You got anything else, Robert? Anyway, happy holidays, and we'll talk to y'all later. Like I said, I'll be on every Saturday. Hopefully, the live streams get better with time. If y'all have any subjects you want to talk about that may interest you over here in the Philippines, let me know, and I will look them up, and I will do some homework and get back with you. In the meantime, I'll be turning out probably one video a week, and then I will do my live streams on Saturday. I will probably, and if you can, leave me a comment on whether this time is good for, is it good for you in the United States or Texas? Is it a good time, or does it need to be later for me so it can be later for you? I'm wanting to put it on a time where you can probably see, catch some of it before you go to sleep at night, I want it to be convenient time for everyone. I'm retired over here, so I have plenty of time, and I just want to make sure that time's perfect. Good. That's the big one in Alaska, 7+. Wow, Robert, you in Alaska? Or you just see it on television? I'm kind of disconnected from all the news over here. I try to look it up on YouTube, or not YouTube, but Yahoo and Google. I try to get all the news, but the news here on CNN comes on in the middle of the night for me, so I don't always wake up in the middle of the night to watch the news. You know, since I live on the other side of the world than y'all, everything comes 12 hours later or 10 hours later. So, or earlier, whichever. But, okay, guys. Well, I thank y'all for coming on and chatting with me. It's been very good, Robert. Been on TV. But thank y'all for coming on and hanging out with me. I'll be on, like I said, next Saturday, same time. I really didn't have anything to talk about in this time. So it's very nice chatting with y'all. And we'll talk to y'all soon. Love y'all. See you. Bye.